So it's Sunday, Father's Day. It was kind of rainy all day, kind of nasty until about 3 o'clock, and then it broke. So we come out, or I came out at 3 o'clock. I'm fishing alone today. It's about 6:15 right now, so we've been fishing about 3 hours. Got 19 northern and 7 bass, so we've had real steady action, and just caught a really fat 34-inch northern. So this is Thursday of the third week. Everybody went home on Saturday, so I've been here by myself since Saturday. I haven't caught as many fish, but I also haven't put in the effort to catch them. I actually took, I think it was Tuesday off because it rained so hard all day. But today is just a beautiful day out here today. Beautiful water. Great place to just sit, have your lunch in the boat, and just enjoy nature. I'm sitting back in a little cove. I just finished my lunch, caught a few northern, a real nice bass, 34-inch northern and a 30-inch northern, which I'll show you the pictures of the bigger northern in a minute. But it's just a beautiful day out here today. You see it's partly cloudy. Temperature's about 73 degrees, and the wind's a little strong, so I'm trying to fish the north side of the different islands, and that way I can stay out of the major part of the breeze. One of the best things about these Minn Kota iPilots is the spot lock. It's an electronic anchor. Has a lot of different purposes that I use it for anyway. If I'm out, especially fishing by myself, and I hook a fish, I automatically hit the spot lock. That way the boat doesn't go anywhere. I don't have to worry about it getting into the rocks or into the shoreline. All I have to do is fight my fish. It's also really great to go up onto a spot when it's windy, and where you'd have trouble casting very many times into those areas because the wind wants to blow you all over creation. You can put spot lock on, and then you can take your time and really work that area. One of the other things that I really like about it is that I get to use it when I decide to eat lunch. So I'm in a bay like I am right now, a little cove. The wind's blowing me out. No, I just put the spot lock on, and then I don't have to worry about going anywhere. I can sit, enjoy the beauty, enjoy my lunch, and the boat just stays within 5 feet of where you've got it locked. It's a great thing if you do a lot of fishing and you have a trolling motor, you need to get spot lock. It's great. Hey, the last thing you want to do is spend a lot of time in the kitchen when you're on a fishing trip. So here's a great recipe to use. Get a large can of green beans, a can of either sliced or diced potatoes already cooked, a nice ham steak, some onion, butter. You have to have butter. That's one of the major ingredients to make this a really good meal. And a big saucepan. I like to drain my potatoes. I don't use the juice off the potatoes, so I drain those first. And then we take some onion, chop it up, put as much onion in as you like. Then I take about a half stick of butter, get it all chopped up, and throw that in the pan. If I'm making a double batch, I'll use a whole stick of butter. Put the butter in. It's a little hard to do when you're filming with one hand. Add your chopped up onions. And then you take your ham steak. I trim it up just a little bit, not much. I also want to keep the bone part because I think it adds a lot of flavor. I take and chop up my ham, but you don't have to. You can use large chunks of ham in it if you want. Either way, it's good. I used to use the large chunks, but now I just kind of chop it all up and mix it all together. Now that you have the ham and the onions and the potatoes, you add the green beans. And I do not drain the green beans. I want that juice in there. It needs the juice to cook. And I like to sop up that juice with some rolls while we're eating it. Add your potatoes that have already been drained. Then you want to take salt and pepper. I like a lot of salt, and I like a lot of pepper. So you season that to your own personal taste. Again, I like a little pepper with my salt, as you can see. And then you mix it all together, and as you're doing that, you try to use 2 hands so you don't spill green beans all over the stove like I just did. And as I'm looking at this, I'm seeing, okay, 1 can of potatoes is not enough, and so we're going to add a second can of potatoes. Mix it all together, put the lid on, and bring it to a boiling. Let it boil for a little bit. Then you can turn it down and just let it simmer. And this meal can be ready to eat in about 15 minutes. If you enjoy the video, make sure to hit the like button as well as the subscribe button. It really helps the channel. And remember, the only trip you'll regret taking is the one you don't. See you later.